Let me show stick. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our late night office hours. So, had a little technical difficulties coming on late, but um, typically I will try to start at 8 o'clock, and this is once a month for here. So, if you don't know who I am, I'm Coach Marline Paul, and I am your AI educator, your catalyst. I'm helping people take AI and break it down step by step each and every day. So, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for watching the replay. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please click like and subscribe so you're able to get all the notifications. So, I'm just glad you are here. So, now this session of the office hours, just to talk about how we got here. We have a Get Equip Academy where we usually have monthly office hours. And one of the ways that I am getting the office hours, one of the ways I'm getting my office hours is that, we come in and we share different technologies and tools and everything like that too. So, now, and then I just told him what's the latest update of what's going on. Sorry, my son came in asking for cake. I'm like, the mom life. So I have to do all of that. But so what I decided to do was let's go live on YouTube. Get people who, if people who are not on YouTube, get to know us also. But those in the community, you're able to have, the replay there. You ask your questions and watch in your own leisure. And I'm able to embed YouTube on school very quickly. So if you don't know, we have our school community. I'm probably gonna see if I can put it on here. Where's my school community here? So on our Get Equip Academy, in our show notes, you'll be able to join our Get Equip Academy. In this academy, we have the replay of our summit from last year. I have replays from my AI Glow Up Challenge, and you have different tools and technologies that we're sharing. If you're watching, let me know where you're watching from. I don't know. I have different platforms that are or up. So I don't know if you're able to see the comment because it says some destination may not have it. If I don't see your comments, let me know if I don't see your comments, and then I will respond to them afterwards. So we usually have where people send their questions in advance, and I just work on answering those questions. But today I have some questions already pre-ready for that too. So first of all, let me go over what I want to make sure I don't miss anything, because I want to give you a little bit of community updates for those who are in the community. Here's what's happening right now. We have a lot of wonderful events coming up right now too. So first of all, I got to give a shout out to my team. We have a couple new team members that join us. So if you're in the school community, you will see Ami in the school community. Ami is my virtual assistant. She's our operation manager. She builds all the different sites and the back end of the academy. And then you'll see Christ. Christ is another member of our community that does our research, our engagement. I'm just so excited to have those two new members on. So you will see them posting within the community. I also want to give a shout out to my marketing partner and also my former intern, Brittany. She got her first intern this month, and I'm so proud of her for her company just being able to do that. She does all the summit marketing, and she's working on a special project for us. I'm going to tell you guys in a moment that special project. And then last but not least, I want to announce we have our summer intern, Nolan Taylor. I think Nolan is our intern that will be helping us with operation and technology integration. So I am so excited for him. Sorry, for him to he's joined us, and I think he's in his third week or fourth week. And where with the intern, what they do is he'll spend this next couple of weeks learning about the AI Foundation, and then learning about how to use tools to support small business. And once he's comfortable, we will be able to be putting out, hey, if you need someone to support you, we give for a nominal fee, you're able to work with our intern to help support a project that you have going on. And it gives them the training. So if you're interested in that, send us an email at hello@Elam Creative Solution. And Ami will give you more details on how to work with one of our interns to help you with a project. But he'll probably be ready the beginning in July if you're needing support on a project. So you have another couple of weeks of training to be ready. So we will let you know about that. If you're not in the Get Equip Academy, I want to, I'm going to give a little tour about a whole bunch of stuff that is going on in there. I'm looking at the calendar right now. I'm going to, so I'll put a link in the chat in a moment on how to be a part of our community. But for next week in the academy, there won't be no classes, but you could engage in there. For June 10th and June 24th, those who are part of our AI strategic mentorship group, you're able to get support in there. So if you are not in our AI strategy circle mentorship group, this is where we get together, we play with AI, see what you're doing, what project you're doing, and we just like play with AI, and I give you strategies, not only strategies in using AI and technology and tools and keep you updated, but also other business strategies that you should be considering there. So if that's one for you, that's fine. If you're interested in becoming a certified AI leader, the applications are available for that. You're able to apply to be a certified AI leader in our community. And we had our first graduate. Um, right now, they are doing wonderful things. I got a call from one of my graduates, and she told me that she is doing things with AI that she have never thought. She had a whole system built out that she didn't know. I don't know if y'all are hearing me clearly or not. I'm seeing a little delay on my end. I don't know if it's because I have a lot of screens open. I'm gonna check on my end. Just let me know if you can hear me. But she started off in our academy, in our certified AI course, a little bit scared, a little bit nervous, not knowing where to start. And then moving to the point where she is moving with confidence, building her tools, building her systems, and just now teaching others how to do it. So, yeah. So if you are interested, I'm going to be opening up another cohort soon. As soon as I get I need to 5 people signed up for that on the waiting list. We're going to be opening up a cohort soon, just depending, because I'm doing a lot of speaking engagement in a moment. I mean, I'm going to be doing a lot of speaking engagements. So I am just very excited about what's the opportunity of what's going on, and people becoming certified AI leaders. So if you're interested in that, make sure you let us know, and we will get you connected to start on that too. So interesting. Okay. Next, what I'm going to talk, what I talk about, I want to put the Compass Leadership email. So I want to give the reason why I'm coming on here is I'm going to give a couple of tours of what is going on, what's going on in AI. There have been a lot of different things going on in AI. Right now what I posted in the chat is, if you're interested in the certification, if you're interested in our summit, if you're interested, you're able to learn more information about that too. So let me go. Where is my script? Where is my script, guys? Oh my God. Count me with that. So let me walk through different tools, different things that I've done before. So one rabbit hole that I've been going down the past couple of weeks is building on Lovable. Did you know that if you are an educator, there are educator account on Lovable. They're having this different educator account on Lovable. But I want to show you, so I'm going to be looking off to the side, because on the side you will see my I have my screen right there. So if I'm looking on the side, I'm just sharing information, sharing share my screen, so you're able to do. I'm gonna this way, let me share my entire screen so I don't move anything. Okay, we're gonna share this screen. This screen with Lovable. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna go in to Lovable. So in Lovable, I've been loving Lovable a lot. So I'm gonna show what it did for me. So usually when I use Lovable, I start off by my project on whatever large language model that I usually use. And my preferred large language model that I use is Claude. So I would start off in Claude. And one thing I wanted to show about Global is, if you're still planning about what you want to build, I would start off with the plan part, besides going to the direct part, to the direct to build part. So you can choose to start by building or by just having a plan. So, and you can have a conversation, discuss before you build, right? And if you're going to go to build, you're able to build. So in this platform, for our team, I was able to build well, we have several stuff. So one of the things I built for this is not for team. This is for those who are part of the certification. They do an AI readiness assessment when they join our program. They were able to do an AI ready assessment, and then it breaks down each stage for them of how ready they are to AI readiness, and it give them a PDF and all the different cool stuff. Let's see, for my team, we did our own. There's all these different personality style. I said, why couldn't I just create my own personality tests for my team to do it? So I'm gonna go to the insert turtle side so you're able to see it. So when the way I was able to create this app, and they're able to just log in. So mine's on my login, but this one you can't log in without having an ECS domain or being invited to be logged in. So I was able to create it where you need to have a specific email domain to log in. So our company domain to log it in, or if I give you a beta tester login, you're able to just get a link and log in. So it's 20 questions, 5 to 10 minutes. It goes over your 4 work style, and then you put where you begin the assessment. I'm an admin, and I'm going to show you guys my results. And I'm looking at the back end, I'm able to see. So I'm going to show you as a PDF. I can't see you. So when I did my my result, it gave me that I'm a connector and I'm a visionary. And it talks about how much percentage it is, which one is stronger, and you're able to download the whole thing, so you're able to see, okay, it give a little bit direction to it. Still, for me, this will work since it's internal, I can leave like that. But if I was going to do this for a person, I would probably fix out the layout of the PDF, even right here, the PDF. So it gave the participant name, the email. This is mine, of course, when they take it. It gives head down connector. It breaks down what step I am. So I was able to create this personality test for my team so we could know how to work together. There's a lot out there. They usually ask to pay, whatever. So, but I take my framework in there and create a test that, it's just, that's why it gives a whole different way to do that too. So the way I did this, I'm going to show you my prompt. I'm going to go back to Lovable and just go back to the prompt side. It's going to give me a prompt side. If you have any questions, just drop them in the chat. I don't know. I'm here for another 30 minutes. So I'm going to scroll all the way up to the top. So of the prompt, let's see if it'll let me. So I begin right here. So the reason, if you look at it right here, this prompt right here was what Claude gave me. He said, and Claude said, I have the following code. Can you help me build it? Because Claude gave me this code, but I worked out the details in Claude. So he gave me the breakdown, all that, and I go through the whole prompt little by little and testing and building it out. So you're able to just vibe code and talk to the AI to create whatever you want to create. I want to show you another one that I created on Lovable. I think today is going to be like a lovable tour. One thing with Lovable is usually have the randomest name for your tools. So I was part of a Mother's Day vibe coding event, and during that time, for Lovable and Whisper, I don't know how to spell it. I'm gonna go talk about Whisper in a minute. I was able to code. I'm gonna try to take this out for a minute. I was able to code this idea because my idea was, hey, I have one of the problems that I want to solve, like for mothers. We have a lot of artwork from our kids. And sometimes you take it and you store it and you put it in a book or whatever, or a storage, and it stays there. And then when the kids graduate and you're cleaning or decluttering it, they'll find it and they'll see it. And sometimes I would like to go to my photos and we find the memories pop up, and I want to see that too. So my idea was, hey, we can save the art, keep the stories, cherish it forever. So you're able to go in and take a picture of your artwork, of the kids' artwork, upload it, share the stories from it. You move from you can put in the fridge for a little bit, but then after that, you move it into something that you would keep forever. Any little scribbles. My nephew is 3 and he does little scribbles and they look so cute. They look so cute that I would want to keep it. But it's a lot to take in sometimes too. So basically, I'm going to share this. I can put it in the chat if you want to, but I'm going to open it up right here. So I'm going to show you how it looks on the inside of it. You would sign in, and when you sign in, mine's is already saved on my computer, so I would sign in with Google, and these are actual artwork from my child, my son, and you're able to, if I had to ask a question like, okay, it's asking me to add a title, but sometimes the picture have titles. So I ask, hey, can you pull whatever data from the file to pre-fill everything? So it's able to click on everything there. I'm able to add more story if I want to add more stories. And with Wisp, I'm able to just talk my stories out, and it's able to write. So if I can say, okay, you know what? This is a picture of a blue ice cream on a hot day. We're at the beach. I think my son is remembering the last time we went to the beach as a family, and we were building sandcastle. And afterward we got ice cream, and he just wants to reminisce the color of the sea with the blue. So what it automatically types it for me. You're right there too. I'm gonna put this right here, and then I'm able to save this story on here. So if if you remember those stories, you're able to do it. If you don't remember it, that's okay. But as you go as a new mom, sometimes my son has some crazy stories, I'm able to do that too. So I'm able to share it. I probably need to go back and say, hey, if I want to be able to share it, I'm able to share this with um, different platforms. If I want to share with different platforms, I'm able to download it as a PDF. If I want, it give you different kind of direction. If I want to just take a little snapshot of it, it would come out. It will show you how it downloaded as a PDF. If I want to, if you want to create a book with it or have a collage, you're able to do that. But this is just only one picture, so probably have to fix. Hey, fix the picture. I don't see the picture in there. It doesn't have a picture. I don't know what happened to the picture on here too. That's a trial and error with that too. There. So you're able to go in, and I know this part works. So you're able to go in and have slideshows of your kids' work, and whatever age they were. You should be able to download it, but get a share button too. You can add more masterpieces. You can add them one by one or by bunch. You're able to do that. So I'm just showcasing that because I had an idea. I just stand there and talked with Lovable, and I'm able to create something. And I've been going down the rabbit hole where I create a lot of different things on Lovable. One of the latest thing, and I'm going to take a break and to go and talk about this is we've been doing a survey on women in AI. So if you're a woman in AI, and I'm going to go back to the home page. Can I go back to the home page, Lovable? Yeah, I have a lot of credits for. Oh, I don't need all that. Cancel. Let's go back. I probably have too much thing open. Let's close all these windows. Start back over and go to Lovable again because it's not giving what I want to give. All right, so on Lovable, I have other stuff that I've built. You can see all the stuff I've built from before. So, and I can share this one. I'll share in the chat also too. So we've been requesting some people in our community. We're doing a women in AI um, white paper, and I'm doing some surveys. And my goal is to survey 100 women on their thoughts on AI and how they're using it. So if they're using it, and then we're also having like focus group coming up next month. So if you're interested in being in part of one of our focus group, you're able to sign up for one of our focus group in there. So I was trying to do it all over because hey, you know what? Maybe on Lovable I can create like a landing page. So what did I do with Lovable? Go right here. Let me do it. Okay. So what I ended up doing was I asked it to build a single landing page, and I got this prompt from Claude. I give Claude all the information, and it gives me the whole detail of it. And I say what I want for section 1, section 2, all the different stuff, all the codes. And then I said, here's the link for the survey. I keep on building. I enable cloud. It's just like all the back end stuff, the call to action. I'm able to go back and forth and make sure things are the way I want it to do. So I'm going to go into the full page so you can see. So basically, if you have an idea, you are able to build it with Lovable. And I can make it as an app too. So this is mobile friendly also. So, I'm trying to see if I have any comments on the chat. I'm putting on the comment. Okay, all right, that's good. I don't know if anybody on LinkedIn. If you have a comment, I didn't see your comment. It's okay. I will come back to it. So it built this whole thing. Why does research matter? Our focus group will focus on these 3 key points. How did you enter AI? What draws you to AI? What is the disconnect that you're learning from that AI, and how do we move forward. So first step is to take the survey. All these are confidential, open to all women entrepreneurs, whether you are in the AI space or not. We're looking for people who are in the AI space too, or even if you're not in the AI space, I would encourage you to come to the focus group. And so during the entry point part is like, okay, we can have that conversation. Want any of these AIs those conversations, we would love to have that conversation with you. I'm looking for like 8 to 9 people to have those conversation with. If that's you, just click on the link that's in the chat and you're able to do it. So once you take the survey, the second step would be to join one of our research conversations. So there are different days that we're having those conversations on Zoom, and all these are very intentional questions you're going to be asked, and spaces are limited because I want to be able to really get deep in it too. So even if we have a little bit more than what I expected, I don't mind. But you're able to click in and register and let your voice be known to you. But I created this with Lovable. Usually I would take a long time to just get the idea out of my mind, but this was created with Lovable using my brand colors, not forgetting my brand colors, my brand aesthetics, my brand tone of voice, and my voice. So it was just not me just having it generate only. I had to make sure I say, hey, I want this first and this first and this second. I was very intentional how I use it. And then the last part is if you want to stay in the loop and you want to be able to know when this report comes out. So the plan is to drop this report by September 22nd on International Businesswoman Day. So the feedback I am getting, I need to stop sharing for a moment so I can be on camera. The feedback I'm getting from the report so far, I am loving. I'm loving. And even that, I got the feedback. I did the we did the form that you're gonna complete is on JotForm, and JotForm connects to Google, and my Google Docs, my Google Sheets. I wanted to have a dashboard created. I decided, okay, you know what? I have Claude on my dashboard. So I'm going to share my screen one more time so I can show you what I mean. I have Claude on my dashboard because you're able to have Claude Cowork, Claude Code on there, and I'm probably going to go and do a little quick overview of that. Where is my share screen? Let's share the entire window so you can see this one. All right, so if you look right here, you'll see like a little, I don't know, I think my thing is blocking it. I might have to make this a little bit smaller so you can see on this side. So right here I have a little, this icon is open Claude. I'm able to open Claude right here and have Claude do whatever I needed to do on this page. So in the past week, I had Claude create a dashboard for this survey for me. And then I burned through my tokens so much because, I was using it for a lot of heavy duty work. And I decided, hey, Claude, I've been using you for doing this dashboard, for organizing my email, for organizing my desktops, for what else it did for me. I don't know what else it had to do for me, like for doing my LinkedIn connection. So Claude did my LinkedIn connection. It organized my email. It created a dashboard for me on Google Sheets. And I'm going to show you the dashboard in a moment. And I had it organize my desktop for me, but I burned through a lot of tokens. So while I was doing the dashboard, I'm like, oh my God, I have to wait until it resets for it to do it. I said, let me ask Gemini. And Gemini was able to do the same thing. Gemini was able, because it's like Google, if you go on Google, I'm going to go to my Google Sheet just because I'm going to go to the report and show you the dashboard. So a little bit preview the dashboard. On Google, you have Gemini embedded in your tools. So right there, you see Gemini is right there. And you can ask it to do a lot of different stuff. And then it's right here. I can ask it more stuff. So the dashboard that it creates, right now I have 29. So guys, if you're able to do a survey, please do. I would love to see the number go up after this. I'm trying to get to 100 people, but it created, I know I probably could have done it, but it probably took me a long time to do this dashboard. But every single time somebody submit a survey, the number goes up. And it goes, and it not only tells me the trend, it goes through the whole data for me. So, and then after I'm able to ask all of the, I had help with Claude. Claude and Gemini helped me organize this. So, what I'm saying in this era for me, I am finding that all the crazy, wild ideas that I have in my mind, I'm able to use those tools to take it to another level, to move things forward, to be strategic. And the way I use AI is not a typical put input output. It's like my thought partner. AI, my tools, artificial intelligence is a tool that I use as a thought partner to start taking what I've done, breaking it down, synthesizing my words so I'm able to get it in order. I have it there, but I just need someone to put it in order for me. So I was talking to my one of my Brittany, I guess, my marketing partner. And I was telling her, I like the way she's using AI now too, because she's using it as a business coach to get her ideas, and she's making a great stride moving forward with her business. So I'm very proud of her. I think that's the second shout out I give out to Monaca Marketing that does all of our summit stuff. So yeah, and talking about the summit before I go back into WIS, I want to make sure. Let me see if I can pull up the summit information. So I thought I had it open already, and for some reason, I lost my summit information. I don't see any questions in the chat, so I guess it is what it is. I think it is what it is. So you're able. Hopefully, if you have any questions, just let me know in the chat, and I'm probably gonna go. And that's all. Let's go here. I'm gonna go on Canva, and on Canva, I'm gonna bring up our Get Equip Summit information, so you're able to see. Is it on here? It might be here. Yep. So I'll share this with you guys. I probably could have just gone to the site, because we do have a whole site for the summit on there too. So right now we do have a grant out if you are a startup business and you need support. Well, we were giving a couple of grants. I think we're giving like 3 grants out to small business, about 2 to 3 grants out to people who are a new business that would love to come to our Get Equip AI Summit. Last year it was so good. The speakers were so good, and we have a whole lineup. A lot of them are coming back. A lot of the speakers are coming back. I'm so excited. They said yes, and we have some new speakers that's coming in, and we're still trying to get some speakers. So if you have not registered to go to our Get Equip AI Summit, it's in November the 13th. And last year we had people teaching people how to do a course, how to use it effectively, how to protect themselves using AI. This year our theme is AI is so big, where do I start? And you're going to get practical roadmaps to help you in this era. not just to use it. It's not cheating. If you know how to use it strategically, how to use it effectively, ethically for your business with confidence and clarity and care. We do all of that. So day one is all online. Day two is in person here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And then day three also is in person, but it's a smaller group masterclass. You get to sit with me, and I will be help you change the game on your AI strategy. So, and then if you want to, if you have, if you're doing a corporate partner, you want to bring a person with you, we have a 2-for-1 protege package where you can bring your protege with you. So, I share that. If you go on our site, um, and I can even tell a story behind the summit. You can click the summit story right here. Um, I almost did not do this summit last year. Last year, and it was like this has been a dream of mine for like 2 to 3 years for people of like, okay, how do I make sure that people who are not heard be able to be heard and and just be able to know how to use those tools with confidence in their business. So I talk about the dates, and I think if we forget to we have to put the third date. And is this the right one? This is the right one. Yeah. So, we have the first two-person day, but the masterclass one is after, is there too. So these prices, you want to make sure that you're getting the early bird the prices right now because the price will go up. And probably need to figure out this, need to change also too. And then if you have not, apply for a startup grant, you can start for a startup grant. And who is it for? It says these people, but anybody can do it. Last year we've awarded, $2,400 in grants. So we did 5 grants for people to come to the summit, and people are 95. People are satisfied when they leave here. And then you're able to watch all the testimonials of those who were there too. So I'm just excited about this because majority of the speakers from last year are able, if you're able to get the replay in the Get Equipped Academy. Let me go to the calendar, the classroom for that one. The summit from last year, we have different. We had a talk with Anne Murphy from She Leads AI. That's who I got my certification, one of my certifications with. And then we had Shia. Shout out to my Shia girl. She showed us how to use AI and make sure we keep our wellness in place. We did government contracting with Dr. Ebony. Shout out to Dr. Ebony and how with AI, and she's doing her thing with AI right now with her community. And then we had Arnisha Johnson that did grant writing with AI last year. We did, Ray showed us about cybersecurity in AI. We had a talk with her. And then Tamara showed us how to create our courses with AI, and she's coming back. I know for definitely she was the first one to say, yes, I'm coming back, and I'm coming back in person. So when you come back in person, when you get here in person, what happened is we have like a panel, and this year, we're going to have a little bit of more panels in person, so you're able to ask your questions and stuff like that. But then you're able to sit down with a facilitator in a group and be able to actually implement and execute. So we move from just the theory of learning and inspiring to having you now taking what you've learned and training you how to do it and be able to actually implement before you leave. Because sometimes when you leave, life starts happening and you might not have time to implement. And then we had Rosalind that talked about using strategic AI processes and planning. We talked, Adrian talked about how to start your own print on demand business using AI. And then the Bridget O'Michael, Coach Bridget Michael, talked about how you use it for AI job search and career development. We had one about personal finances with Nishea, and then we had a closing fireside chat with um, all of our speakers that were able to stay on to just talk about how we bring this all together. So now the the in-person days are not recorded right now. We don't have those recorded, but no, hopefully, hopefully, going forward, we'll find a way to get it recorded. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and do it. Now, what I want to end with, I don't know if we have any other thing that to about anything else. Next month, I am excited for this project I've been working on. So ECS has its own AI avatar influencer. So I am teaching. It's not a digital twin. It's not a chatbot. It's a influencer that you're able to use to um, project your brand. Sometimes business owners don't want to be the face of their brand and all the time, and there's a lot of content. Now, if you're able to have a AI that's able to do that for you, that would be one thing that I would share. So I'm going to share my screen again, and I'm probably going to have my VAs come on because this time of the night they're probably available to do this with me too. Next time when we have it, we'll have the VAs on with us too. So I don't know what happened. I tried to share my screen and I lost everything. This is so weird. So let's try it one more time and share my screen. So hopefully y'all are still there. I'll share this window. Okay, so it says, so with this workshop, once you apply, it's a 90-minute workshop that's happening June 17. I'm going to teach you how to create an avatar for your brand, like an influencer, that will help you build trust and elevate your brand presence. So, it will, we have where you're able to have the replay, and then also it comes with a workbook. So this workbook, I feel like it's everything that I know that I would, and I teach my mentees step by step, page by page. That by the time you're done, you're able to do it. So you're able to just buy the workbook by itself and use it. But this part right here, this create your own avatar, I'll help you do an overview of what's in the book, how to do it, how to do the process. And then those of you guys who are in the mentoring program this month coming up and the summer for our summer series, we are building ours. So I'm going to show you ECS avatar that we have, but I'm going to be showing you how to use that tool for your business, because if my team know my brand voice and my team can take my content, they will be able to use that to create next level. So in our in our company, we have our avatar called Sophie, and I'm going to show you a little bit of Sophie. Let me. So here, I'm already sharing, so I probably need to reshare and to share the make sure I share the sound. Also, share that to the entire window. Make sure I'm sharing the sound. I will share this one. Okay. Okay. So let's do this. So here is, I'm going to put this one of Sophie. Can we do this? And I'll play it.
You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to take the next step with clarity. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to take the next step with clarity, confidence, and care.
And that's just one of the videos that we come up. So we came up with a whole different, for Memorial Day, we had this video. Well, was it this one?
Today we pause to honor those who gave everything so we could build freely.
Okay.
Today we pause to honor those who gave everything so we could build freely. To every service member we have lost, thank you. We do not take this freedom lightly. Happy Memorial Day, from our ECS military family to yours.
So Sophie is one of our team members who is our brand influencer that our team, able to pull quotable moments, stuff for our business in there. So we have a whole background on Sophie, how Sophie works, what it knows. We have a whole plan for Sophie here. Let me see. Let's see this one of Sophie. Different version. We might have a different voice for this one too because it depends on what we use. But
hi, I am Sophie, the AI avatar for Interim Creative Solutions. I am here to help you use AI in your business with clarity, confidence, and care. Hi.
Depending on what platform you use, it gets better. Like the last one that you saw, just for Memorial Day, was the same platform I used for this one right here, but now the model got better. So you can see over time the model will get better, but it was just really good to be able to do that. So next month, was a preview of what we're going to be doing. So you're able to have your team, your intern create that for you. So you're able, and I'm going to show you step by step how to do it so you can retain your brand voice. So you're able to share your thoughts, but that is like a like you're hiring a brand influencer to do that. And you can have anybody behind it to do it too. So this is not a chatbot. This is not a digital twin. This is just a brand influencer for your business. And as we get into the agentic era, you're able to move into that too. So I'm not going too much in a lot of insights of different things like that, because I know that there's so much thing going on in the pipeline. My thought right now is when you're using AI, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. I don't want you to feel scared. I want you to say, okay, let me just do one thing at a time. I think I was on a call just now and we did some fun exercises together, and everybody's learning and sharing what they have, and to be able to take what someone shared and practice with it and have fun, and then be able to be reflective of what you learn of yourself. So I would encourage you, as a practitioner, as someone who's in this field, if you're saying, okay, I'm going to avoid AI, if you have a smart anything where you have AI connected to it, iPhone, Android, the TVs, if you watch Netflix, if you're watching me on, if you on social media, they all have a component of artificial intelligence in the background. So now the thing is, how are you going to use it? With anything, there's a good way and there's a bad way to use it. Are you going to be effective? Are you going to use it effectively? Are you going to use it ethically? How are you going to use it? Not only for for you to move forward for the social good. But just how are you going to use it in your daily life? Are you going to I would say, don't let it use you, use it. And be that voice that makes the decision. Some people say, I don't want to hear about it, I don't want to talk about it. And then they're far away from it. But listen, if you are not in the conversation, making the decisions too, then someone else will be making the decision for you. So I would encourage you to be in that conversation. Look at it from all aspects. Go in it with a transform mindset, and instead of a negative mindset of, oh, it's bad. If you go in that way, of course you'll find the bad. It's a tool. For me, it's a tool, it's a thought partner that I'm able to use to move myself to the next level. Use it as that, right? Uh, and then get into trainings about it, whether you're going to be self-taught and be a part of communities that are learning about AI. That is, I would encourage you to do that. And then don't do all the tools. Take one tool that you're able to use and use it. I can show you a lot of different tools. What I showed you today was a few of the tools that I use. I use a lot of tools, but I started with one and I see how one looked, and then after I move on to another one. So I've started with ChatGPT, and then now my best friend is Claude. So I would encourage you not to feel too overwhelmed by all the AI tools out there. Choose one. Think not choose just choose one, but I would say start with what problems you want to solve, and choose a large language model and ask that model, how do I solve that problem? What tools can I use to solve that problem? And then choose one of those tools and try to solve it. I showed you Lovable. If you want to build something that would help, you're able to do that. Um, I showed you Claude a little bit. In Claude Design, I've created a workbook based on my ideas, and as I'm launching, and it didn't come by me just, hey, here's the information creator workbook. I have a strategy of how I do that. So, and that's what I'm teaching next month. So, anyway, I'm closing out right now because I'm there talking up a storm. I'm coming closer to the end of our session. I'm glad I'm able to come back online, just back to riding a horse, and it might be better next time. It's just this time was a little bit tweaky. I'm like right now. I'm not liking the light. I'm whatever. So it's gonna work out fine. Sometimes you do stuff messy, and people can see your growth, right? So what I want you to get is the information. Now, if you're in the South Florida area this weekend, there is a business conference. It's a free business conference held by Congresswoman Debbie Wiseman Schultz. I'm going to be teaching an AI conference there. It's held by SCORE Broward. I would encourage you to come. And if you saw this video and you signed up because of that video, let me say hi when you see me over there, and we can connect. But come there, learn something different for your business if you're local here. And then I have other workshops I'm going to be teaching next month with SCORE. And then there's some that I'm teaching on my own. So if you're in the Miami area, join us for this workshop. We're closing up. I don't see any questions in the chat. If you have any questions, make sure that you have the whole 3 weeks to post your questions. And then I will answer those questions live. I want to make sure that you are heard. I can answer the questions that you need for your business, whatever it is. All your AI questions. I need to have another late night. Probably gonna use Suno to create a little a little a song for us to do that. So let me see. Make sure I have everything. Question. Now remember, last step, please, if you're able to do the survey, please do the survey. I drop it in the chat, and you're able to do the survey at you can use this link Unlovable to do the survey. We would like to hear your voices in this survey. All right, so join us next month, the last Thursday of the month. If there's nothing else going on, if there's no holidays or whatever, I think for December it'll be a Christmas, so we have to move it up a week. And join the community, the Get Equipped Academy, so you're able to have your voices heard. And I will see you guys next week. If you don't have any question, I might pop on a little in the community. For those who are in the community, I'll pop on probably, I wouldn't say next week, probably next week or the week after, to do our raffle, because it was supposed to be done today. It was supposed to be done Q1 and Q2, and we're going into the close of Q2. So we're going to be doing two raffle. I think we're doing two raffles for those who are in the community, and we're giving away a ticket to our virtual session of the summit. And then I think we have a grand prize giveaway that we're going to be doing also too. So if you're in this community, be on the lookout for that. If you're in the community, get into the community, because you will have a chance to win too. Now, for those who are in Q1, you need to be there while we're in Q1. But then those who are anybody can have a chance for Q2. All right. So that's it. I'm over time by 2 minutes. I'm going to take the rest of the day off. I will see you guys again next month. I'm hoping by the end of this weekend I will drop something really special for you guys, so you're able to hear my voice on the go. I have a lot going on. But I will see y'all next month in June. Remember, you don't have to do it alone. You have a community. You got this. All right? Have a great evening, everybody. Thank you for watching. And if you watched the replay and you made it to the end, please remember to share this and subscribe. We want you to subscribe to this channel. And I will see y'all next month. If you're coming on right now, we'll see you next time. I'll put out next time when I go live. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.